uh, if we use the substitution method, so very important, if we use the substitution method, then change the limits of integration. When we have to change the limits of integration, if we use the substitution method, okay, then we have to change the limits of integration. That we shall do when we take up the examples related to that. Okay, so in this class we haven't taken any examples by substitution method, only we are using the direct formulas. Okay, then so let us we take another okay. So that is okay, 10th one. So I can maintain the number here. So that is so let me consider another example. So integration of 4x cube minus 5x square plus 6x plus 9. So if I write only this, it will be indefinite integral. So we are calculating the definite integral. Okay, so I have to write the limits 1 to 2. Observe this: 4x cube minus 5x square plus 6x plus 9 with respect to x. Observe carefully. See now, so we shall see integration of, see there are 4 terms, so you integrate each and every term. See integration of 4x cube with respect to x, then write the constant of integration outside. Integration of x square with respect to x 1 to 2 plus 6 into integration of x with respect to x, then plus integration, so you take 9 with respect to, okay, 9 outside, integration 1 to 2. Okay, okay, I will write this 4 outside from 1 to 2 side. See 4 into integration of, okay, 4 into integration of x cube. Now see 4 into, see we have to write the integral first. Integration of x cube, use the power rule, x to the power of 4 by 4. Now write the limits. Then minus, see 5 into, see integration of x square is what? X cube divided by 3. Then write the limits plus, see integration of, so 6 is outside, integration of x, or using the power rule, x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 from 1 to 2 plus 9 is outside. See now integration of 1 with respect to x is x, write the limits 1 to 2. Okay, so for every integral, see for every integral we have to apply upper limit minus lower limit. Now we can write this 4. See this upper limit is 2. Observe carefully. If I put 2, see 2 to the power of 4, so 2 is multiplied 4 times, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, then okay, 16 by 4. This is upper limit minus the lower limit means 1. I have to substitute 1. 1 to the power of 4 means 1 by 4. Over. This part is over. Minus, say 5 into, now upper limit minus lower limit. Say upper limit is 2. 2 cube means what? 8. 8 by 3 minus, so I substitute 1, that is 1 by 3 plus 6 into, say upper limit is 2. 2 square is what? 4 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Then plus, okay, we will write here, plus 9 into, upper limit is 2 minus lower limit is 1. Okay, that is upper limit minus lower limit. Now, so we can take this as 4 into, denominator is same. Okay, 16 minus 1, it will be what? 15. Then minus 5 into, then denominator is same, it will be very easy. 8 minus 1, that is 7. 7 by 3. Then plus 6 into 4 minus 1, that is 3 by 2. Plus 9 into 2 minus 1 is 1. 9 into 1, that is 9. Then this 4 get cancels. So we get 15 minus. So we can calculate that. see 5 into 7, that is 35 by 3 plus, so we can cancel this 2 3s, and then 3 3s are 9, see 9 plus 9, okay, 9 plus 9. Now see, you write this 15 as it is minus see 9 plus 9, that is 18. Okay, I will write here only. See 15, then 9 plus 9, this is 18, so 15 plus 18, that will be what, 33. So 33 minus 35 by 3, then you take the LCM. So if I take the LCM, so it will be what, LCM will be what, 3, then see, multiply every term by LCM, so we get 99 minus 35, okay, so 99 minus 35, so I get what, 64 divided by 3, see, this is the value, okay, so 64 divided by 3, it is the value of this integral. So see this, you keep one point in your mind. So for every integral, we have to apply the upper limit and lower limit. See, integral of x cube is what? X to the power of 4 by 4. So from 1 to 2. The integration of x square is x cube by 3 from 1 to 2. So afterwards, see, upper limit minus lower limit. So upper limit is what? 2. So I substituted 2. 2 to the power of 4 is what? 16 by 4 minus. Then lower limit 1. 1 to the power of 4 is 1 by 4. Okay, upper limit. See, all these are upper limit minus lower limit. See, this upper limit minus lower limit. Then we have to make the simplifications. So, see, in this session, we have known the meaning of definite integrals. That is, the statement is called as fundamental theorem of integral calculus. What it says, if we have a function which is well defined in a closed interval AB generally, then integral of f of x from x is equal to a to x is equal to b gives us some antiderivative. So, from x is equal to a to x is equal to b, that means take the difference. So, calculate the antiderivative at upper limit minus calculate the antiderivative at the lower limit. Take this difference, this gives us the value. Okay, here a is called, see, this is at the bottom we have written a, this is lower limit and this is upper limit. So while calculating definite integrals, no need to write the constants of integration. Okay, so if we use the substitution method, which we are not used in this session, if we use the substitution method, then change the limits of integration according to our substitution. Okay, so that the limits will change according to our substitution. Then we can calculate the simple examples. Okay, so we shall consider some more examples in the next session.